Hi everybody, this is Kelly, also known on Twitter as Kelly in 1977. It's been a whole week since I did a vlog. I didn't even realize it. So, I had this hair dye for 2 weeks. So I figured I'd finally go ahead and use it. I bought it Valentine's Day. So it does say 45 bright auburn. And supposedly, it doesn't show a redhead though, surprisingly, but that's what it should look like. So I just put it on. Yeah, I got some more hair. Haha. So I just put it on. And I don't have a mirror anymore with that has the three different parts to it and you can move the two ends. So I have to try to do it on my own the best that I can. But if you look, it might be hard to see, but it looks brighter than what it should be. I mean, even the bottle, I'll turn you guys around and show you. When I mixed it all together, you can see how dark that red color is. So when it said bright auburn, I was thinking bright because I have very dark auburn hair naturally. But we'll see what it looks like when it's all done. And I still have traces of the blonde that's in there, so hopefully I got it all doing this by myself. Usually takes me about 15 minutes to put it on. So I figured I'd do a quick vlog once it's done, and I add the special shampoo conditioner, which usually takes me about 20 minutes to get all this dyed come out of my hair. I try to wait until it's totally clear. So for those of you who dye your hair, you're not sure how to make sure it's coming out because you can't have your eyes open while you're doing this. It will burn. I will put my head against the shower thing and I will just rotate my head until there's no color. Now this works with dark colors. It does not work with if you try to do your hair ultra blonde. But this has helped me to make sure that I don't have some left without knowing it. And then I end up getting out my towel, my clothes and stuff. Dark colors are very hard to make sure you get it all out. So that's usually how I do it. So this I'll be able to wash out at 2:25 and it's 2 o'clock now. So my husband went to his brother's to play some D&D with his brother and nephew. I was supposed to go and dye the twins' hair. One wanted blue and one wanted purple. But they didn't let me know until Sunday, which was 6 days ago, that they were home when they knew they were coming home way ahead of time. And I asked them, I said, as soon as you know, please let me know. So they have to give the students 2 weeks notice because people have to come pick them up. You're not allowed to stay there. So people who come from overseas have to have other arrangements, a hotel or something. So they never told me, their father never told me. I don't get a break. I'm in school. Even though my husband is on break this week as well with them, and they go to different colleges, he still had to do 3 days of work. So he actually only has 4 days off and then goes back Tuesday. So, they're not dumb. And one of my nieces, she last year had 2 weeks off, not just 1 week, which is weird. And she had to do an 8-page essay. She wasn't very happy. So, she knows even if you're on vacation, you have things to do. So when I made plans with them Sunday over the internet, I didn't know my husband already made plans with his brother. And then I'm trying to work something out. I was like, well, maybe they can still come here. But my husband would have had to leave at 11, drive 30 minutes to pick him up, 30 minutes to come home, 30 minutes to go back, stay for the D&D, about 3.5 hours, 30 minutes to come back, 30 minutes, you understand? He doesn't, who wants to be going on vacation 7, 8 hours? He would have been home about 5 o'clock, maybe later. So I'm not going to do that, and that's $15 in gas that we don't need to spend. I was nice enough to pay for the hair dye, so I didn't have to, really do that, but I did. So, I can only do what I can do, and We didn't have the truck Thursday or Friday. It was getting repaired. It's still not fixed. It's going to take 2 more days of repairing until it's totally fixed. And then they leave tomorrow morning. So it was just, it wasn't enough time. And then I was sick, unfortunately, Wednesday and Thursday. I'm actually just feeling better today, but I haven't slept very well. Up and down the past couple nights. Those of you who know me know I have IBS really bad. I got it after I had my last child, and that was 9 years ago. So that was acting up. And, people who have IBS there's two different kinds, but, I get the kind where I get bloaty. And because I'm bloaty and the waist isn't moving properly, I get a lot of stomach cramps, and I can get cramps all the way into the back. And this will, it will be hard for me to sleep because of it. So this is just what I've been going on over, like having to deal with. So for 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, I did no schoolwork. So because I didn't do any schoolwork, that's 2 days of my major days before I get really exhausted. So yesterday I did one of my assignments for my microbiology class. I have 2 more to do in that class. And then today I finished doing my 7 questions, which actually took me 3 hours to do, which is only part of the assignment. You hand that in, but you also have to make a poster every week. And this is earth science. So I'm making my poster on a great earthquake that happened in 1923 in Japan. So there are certain things that need to be in it. And last week, I didn't include enough. So she asked me a lot of questions that now I have to find the answer to because it's part of my grade for the discussion. So I also have that to do. The week before, she didn't ask me any questions. So I had everything that she wanted in there this week. For last week's poster that I did, I do not. We're always a week behind. And then my assignment last week, I pushed myself Monday to get it done. It was on the plates that are in Earth that move and rotate. And as the planet or islands, whatever you want to call it, has broken apart, we have ended up in different plate, Plate, plate locations. And there's 7 of them. But there's also, that's the graphical plates. There's also plates underneath that pull and shrink and do different things. So I knew I wasn't going to do very well in it because I didn't do very well understanding it in high school. And I was right. For my poster, I got 25 points out of 30. So that's like a B, but at 85. You're only allowed to lose 3 points. And if you lose more than 3, it goes into the B category. And then out of 70 points for the questions, I ended up with 32. So I probably understood what I read and trying to answer the questions about 52% of the work. But that brought my grade down, just that one grade, where it became a 57 out of 100 points. It brought my grade from a 94 to an 88. So just one poor grade, because you don't understand what you're doing or what you're reading, it can really affect you in college. It's crazy. So I need to nail out a couple of A's this week to bring me back up. As far as I know, I'm still doing good in microbiology with a 91, missing week 5's grade, and we're in week 6. So, but again, both of these teachers have to have a number grade by the end of week 6. So once they post that into the teacher's submission on Moodle, the next day it'll become available for me to look at. So I'll have more of an understanding probably in a week and a half of what my grade is, which will be good because that can pump me up and help me for a week or two with energy as well. I did do the extra credit that we had this week for 30 extra points. So, you know, if I nailed that, which I think I did, is 3 paragraphs long, then, you know, that'll help me. For extra points so far out of 200, I have 30. So that would give me 60. So it's you can get a possibility of 2 extra hundreds for the extra credit. So we'll see. Other than that, you know, not feeling good. Not this Monday, but the Monday before, it snowed, and it was a wet snow and stuff. And I went, since I had my shoes on, I was taking care of the cat. So I went to go check the mail, and for 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, last week, my legs were swollen, my ankles were swollen. My husband just thinks it's because I was using my muscles to not slip on the stairs going down and up them. But when you have bone disease, it doesn't affect just your bones. It can affect fat tissues, skin, ligaments, cartilage, muscle. So it's not just the bones like people think. So last week, that was like, I was in so much pain, I couldn't sit in the chair to even try to get work done. So I was behind when Monday came. So I'm trying not to do that again this week with only 2 more days to get work done. So for my poster, I'm writing everything out since it's more a history poster. Introduction, she wants certain things in it. So I'm going to stick to the key points and write it in a paragraph format because it's going to be a lot of information. And just stick a picture, like bordering the top of the poster of, you know, what the earthquake looked like when it was done. So I hope everybody is having a good day. For a new dawn, Fair Cry, the breakout mission. My husband noticed that the glitch that I did have, and I must have tried this mission 20 times. The part where you have to get on the little buggy thing and drive, and you're supposed to shoot people, and Rush will tell you, oh, they're in front of us, they're behind us, they're on the right, the left. There was nobody there to shoot at. What happened is that if you're facing straight, the gun's supposed to lock into place, and Rush will drive straight. Mine didn't. It didn't do that. It would swerve to the left and swerve to the right with the bumps. It's a very weird glitch. So my husband didn't have to shoot in this one like he did. He just had to make sure the gun stays straight with the car so that Rush wouldn't get stuck. After it was done, which was a while, and this part of the mission was very laggy, and I don't know why, but I've noticed other YouTubers playing it, and they have lag issues as well. It's not just me. And my laptop is a gaming rig. My husband had to put things on it, software on it, so I could use it for school. And I've only had it a year and a half. And my husband built it himself, and he ordered the parts wholesale. So it's not a pre-built in Walmart, nothing like that. So that is a weird glitch, and I hope I don't get any more like that. But now I will be able to get into the game and do things. So after my husband completed that for me, because he knew which way Rush was going to drive, I didn't. He did that for me, and then I took over the chop shop, and I did a treasure mission. And I just got my base to level 2, where I had an introduction with the twins again. So when I go back into it, I go and I rescue, I think her name's Gracie. Then I'll record that. Like a minute before I'm going to get there, I'll record from there. This way you guys don't just watch me run around like a retard. That could be boring. Or if I do some of the treasure missions, or of course using the helicopter, doing those side missions as well, I'll record all that for you guys. But if I'm just exploring, trying to see what things are, what I can find, that I know for me that I'll fast forward through that stuff. That's boring. So, hope everybody has a great day. After my hair is done and I wash it out at 2:25, about 10-15 minutes, I'll be washing it out. It'll probably take me 20 minutes at least to get it out of my hair, and then I'll do a short live stream again. I'm letting you guys see what it looks like. And for videos coming up, I'm going to be recording one called Open Sewer. Just waiting for a little bit more contact for it, because it is early access, but there is a lot to do. And I will be recording Change, a homeless simulator. I watched Mr. Kevin play it. He's a pretty well-known YouTuber. Been watching him for about 4 years. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, you know. It's kind of like pixelated type of thing. And I tried 4 times to get a job and get $200 so you can get a base minimum apartment. And I couldn't do it, so I got a job once. So, yeah, you'll be able to see what it looks like. And I mean, that one's only $10, but it's early access, and it's going to have 5 different characters in it. One character is going to be one who has addiction problems, veteran, mental illness. One I can't remember for some reason. And the one that is unlocked right now is poverty. So, just, you know, an 18-year-old lost everything, basically. So they all will have a little story to them. There's day events right now, and he has posted many fix updates, like hot fixes. And he's getting ready now to add night events to it, fix whatever needs to be fixed, and move on to the next character. So that's pretty good, I think, for an early access game. And I am playing The Sims 4 Strangeville also. I got 4 hours into that DLC, so trying to do things, but it's hard when I don't sleep and I'm exhausted. And then yesterday I went around and I was just like, gotta get this stuff done. This house is disgusting. And it was because I haven't been feeling good, and my husband's on vacation. He doesn't look around the house and say, what can I do? It's kind of like, hey, babe, can you do this? So, I mean, his gaming room's clean, but, you know, the rest of the house needs to be clean too, you know what I'm saying? So, I cleaned the bathroom today. Yesterday, I vacuumed the floors. I dusted, cleaned the stove, the walls, the counter, the dishes. We ordered pizza for dinner. Craig took care of the recycling and the garbage, the dog. And went to Walmart to get some things that we needed. So we got some nice, soft, wrinkle-free cotton, soft microfiber sheet set. So, yay. So I'm going to let you guys go. 18 minutes is long enough. Any concerns, any comments, any information you want to share with me, don't hesitate to leave it down below. Any games you think I would like or that you would like me to play, I'll look them up, see how much money they are. If they're not too expensive, I can grab 1 or 2 for you guys, so just let me know. Thank you for watching, guys. And Eevee Part 2, it's a walking simulator game about a young girl. And it's only a total of 3 videos, so I got 2 more to post. I will be posting another one today. Bye, guys. Probably see you in about 45 minutes.